Welcome to Wrigley Field. For tonight's game between Cincy 72-76 and Chi 15-19. Gary Nolan will start for Cincy 72-76. Making his first start of the year. Opposed by John Lester for Chi 15-19. Also making his first start. It's 53 degrees. Wind speed 24 miles per hour. Now batting, number 30. Ken Griffey. Rose is on deck. Breaking ball. Griffey to bunt. Bunted to third. Bryant fields it. He pegs to Zobrist covering. High toss. Zobrist leaps. It's just out of his reach. Griffey is safe at first. The third baseman, Rose, steps in. Perez is up next. Runner on first. The lefty gets the sign from Contreras. The first pitch to Rose. Griffey is trying for second. The pitch is a strike. Contreras guns to second. They'll never get him. Safe. First steal for Griffey. 0-1 from Lester. Rose rips. Hard smash down the third base line. Foul ball. 0-2 count. Lester pitches to Rose. High and outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Whip. 1 out. Perez faces Lester. Runner on second. Lester with the first pitch. Off-speed pitch. Perez swings. And misses. Strike 1. Lester gets the sign. 0-1 from Lester. Perez hits a shallow fly ball to left. The wind is making it difficult. Schwarber has got it measured. And he makes the catch. Griffey holds at second. Hitting fourth, it will be Morgan. Man on second. The first pitch to Morgan. Breaking ball. Lunged at it and missed. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the delivery from Lester. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 from John Lester. Strike 3 called. Fooled on that pitch. 3 down. No runs, no hits, 1 error. After 1/2 inning. Cincy 72-76-0, Chi 15-19 coming to bat. Hayward will bat first this inning. Nolan takes the sign from bench. Nolan with the first pitch. Just a bit outside. Ball 1. Nolan is set. Nolan with the 1-0. It's laced down the left field line. Foster is racing for it. He cuts it off. Hayward rounds first. He's trying for 2. The throw from Foster. Hayward hits the dirt. Safe. Double. The center fielder, Almora Jr. steps in. He has a chance to grab Chi 15-19 an early lead. Bryant is on deck. Runner on second. Nolan with the first pitch. Up and in. Ball 1. Nolan stares in. Nolan offers. Fastball. Almora Jr. squares to bunt. Bunted on the ground in front of the plate. Bench pounces. Fields it. His only play is to first. He pegs to Morgan covering. Out. Hayward moves to third. Batting third, here's Bryant. Man on third. The first pitch to Bryant. Bounces one to the plate. Ball one. One ball and no strikes. Nolan kicks and throws. Curveball. Bryant swings. Slow chopper along the third base line. It's a foul ball. 1-1 from Gary Nolan. Fly ball to left. Foster gets under it. And he makes the grab. Hayward is trying for home. Here comes the throw from Foster. Safe. Hayward scores easily. The first baseman, Rizzo, steps in. Nolan with the first pitch. Very deep fly towards right center. It might go for a home run. Tolan going back quickly. To the warning track. At the wall. Gone. Number 3 on the season for Rizzo. All coming against Cincy 72-76. 381-foot blast. Schwarber digs in against Nolan. Nolan gets the sign from bench. First pitch from Nolan. Above the zone. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Nolan throws. Breaking ball. Schwarber rips. And misses. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Curveball. Outside and below the knees. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Here's the delivery from Nolan. Lunged at it and missed. Strike 2. Nolan sets. Nolan with the 2-2. Schwarber swings. He grounds a base hit between first and second. Griffey fires it back in. Hitting sixth, here's Zobrist. Runner on first. Nolan toes the rubber. Nolan with the first pitch. Outside on the black. Strike 1. The 0-1 offering from Nolan. Chin music. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Up and away. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Fastball. Zobrist hits a weak fly ball down the right field line. Coming on quickly is Griffey. Souvenir. Nice catch by a fan down there. 2-2 count. Curveball. Nice grab by bench. Ball 3. 3-2 count. Zobrist hits a blooper up the middle. Base hit. Schwarber to second. He's going for third. Tolan won't even make a throw. Schwarber goes to third. Single. Hitting seventh, it's by S. Runners on first and third. First pitch from Nolan. Got the outside corner. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Missed high and tight. Ball 1. Nolan gets the sign. 1-1 from Nolan. Curveball. Way outside. Ball 2. 2-1 from Gary Nolan. Fastball. Ball 3. 3-1 count. Breaking ball. Waved at it and missed. Strike 2. 3-2 count. Baez swings. He rips a line drive down the left field line. Well hit. Foul ball. 3-2 count. Baez cuts. Deep fly ball to left. Foster going back. He gets under it and makes the catch on the track for out number 3. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. After 1. Cubs 2, Cincy 72-76-0. Foster will bat first this inning. The first pitch to Foster. Cutter. High and away. Ball 1. Lester sets. The 1-0 from Lester. Cutter. Foster hits a deep fly to center. Chasing back is Almora Jr. He's under it and catches it near the 402 mark for the out. The catcher, Bench, steps in. Lester gets the sign. First pitch from Lester. Cutter. Cut on and missed. Strike 1. 0-1 count. The pitch from Lester. Fastball. Deep fly ball. Hit towards left center. Schwarber and Almora Jr. going back. Off the ivy. Bench with a stand-up double. Rettenmund steps in. Concepcion is up next. Man on second. The first pitch from Lester. At the shoulders. Ball 1. Lester gets the sign. 1-0 count. John Lester fires to Rettenmund. Curve. Outside and high. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Rettenmund cuts. And misses. Strike 1. 2-1 count. Rettenmund grounds a base hit between first and second. Bench rounds third. And holds. Concepcion steps in against Lester. Runners on first and third. Lester checks the runners. Lester with the first pitch. Concepcion swings. And misses. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Concepcion swings. And comes up empty. Strike 2. Lester checks the runner at first. Lester with the 0-2. Ball 1. Lester with the 1-2. Fastball. Inside. Ball 2. Lester sets. 2-2 count. The pitch to Concepcion. Fastball. Concepcion rips. It's a pop-up. Near the third base dugout. Out of play. 2-2 count. The pitch from Lester. Looks at strike 3. Concepcion goes down looking. 2 out. Tolan steps in against Lester. Griffey is waiting to hit if he gets on. Runners at the corners. Lester with the first pitch. Fastball. Tolan hits a slow roller through the right side. Zobrist goes to his left. Fields it. He fires to first. Out. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 1.5. Chief 15-19-2, Cincy 72-76-0. Contreras will start the inning. The first offering to Contreras. Contreras hits a weak fly ball down the left field line. Foster coming on. Foul. 0 balls, 1 strike. Gary Nolan kicks and delivers. Breaking ball. Low and in. Ball 1. Nolan with the 1-1. Fastball. Low and inside. Ball 2. Nolan is set. Nolan with the 2-1. Breaking ball. Inside. Ball 3. 3-1 count. Nolan kicks and throws. Low and outside.
Take your base.
And Contreras earns the walk. Russell steps in against Nolan. Hayward is on deck. Runner on first. The first offering to Russell. Curveball. Strike 1 called. Nolan with the 0-1. Russell swings. Popped up. Behind home plate. Out of play. 0-2 count. Russell hits a ground ball along the third base line. Rose goes to his right. Backhands it behind the bag. His only play is to first. Out. Contreras goes to second. Hayward steps in against Nolan. Hayward doubled and scored in the first. Man on second. The first pitch to Hayward. Breaking ball. Swung at a bad pitch. Strike 1. Nolan with the 0-1. Curve. Hayward hits a line shot to center. And Tolan makes the catch. Almora Jr. steps in. Man on second. Nolan with the first pitch. Almora Jr. cuts. And misses. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Wide of the plate and low. Ball 1. Nolan with the 1-1. Almora Jr. swings. Popped up. Straight back. It's in the stands. Nolan with the 1-2. Shallow fly ball. Hit towards right center. Tolan tracking it down. Tolan rushing in. And makes a running catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2. Chief 15 to 19-2, Cincy 72 to 76-0. Griffey will lead off the inning. Infield in at the corners. The first pitch to Griffey. Fastball. Strike 1 called. Lester gets the sign. 0-1 count. Griffey cuts.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. The 0-2 offering from Lester. Breaking ball. Missed high and inside. Ball 1. 1-2 count. The pitch from Lester. Griffey swings. High hopper back to the pitcher's mound. Lester fields it. Pegs to first. Out. Rose digs in against Lester. Lester toes the rubber. The first pitch to Rose. Cutter. Rose goes after it. And misses. Strike 1. 0-1 from John Lester. Rose hits a shallow fly ball down the right field line. Out of play. 0 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Rose. High and outside. Ball 1. Lester is set. 1-2 count. Lester kicks and throws. Way inside. Ball 2. The count is even, 2-2. Cutter. High and inside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lester kicks and delivers. Rose hits a rope down the left field line. This one is well hit. Foul. 3-2 from Lester. Curve. Rose hits a ground ball to short. Russell charges. Gloves it. The throw to first. For the out. Perez steps in against Lester. The first pitch to Perez. Fastball. Sharp ground ball up the middle. Russell goes to his left. Fields it. To Rizzo at first to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2.5. Chief 15 to 19-2, Cincy 72 to 76-0. Now batting, number 17. Bryant will lead off the inning. Nolan is ready. The first pitch to Bryant. Cutter. Low and away. Ball 1. Nolan with the 1-0. Missed away. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch to Bryant. Just catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Nolan with the 2-1. Low and away. Ball 3. The 3-1 from Nolan. Paints the outside corner. Strike 2. Nolan with the 3-2. Bryant swings. And misses. 1 out. Now batting, number 44. Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo hit a solo homer off Nolan in the first. Nolan with the first pitch. Off-speed pitch. Rizzo rips. And misses. Strike 1. Nolan with the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 from Nolan. Rizzo swings. Liner to Morgan. And he makes the catch. The left fielder, Schwarber, steps in. The first pitch to Schwarber. Here's a little fly ball down the right field line. Near the front row. It's in the stands. Foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner. Strike 2. Nolan with the 0-2. Down low. Ball 1. 1-2 count. The pitch to Schwarber. Change up. Low. Ball 2. 2-2 count. It's a dribbler. To short. Concepcion charges. Gloves it. Throws to first. Out. Pretty play by Dave. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 3 complete. Morgan will lead off the inning. Morgan struck out in the first. The first pitch to Morgan. Morgan checks his swing. It's called strike 1. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Cutter. On the outside half of the plate. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Lester kicks and throws. Way off the plate. Ball 1. 1-2 count. Here's the delivery. Down low. Ball 2. 2-2 from Lester. Strike 3 called. Morgan goes down looking. Lester gets the strikeout. The left fielder, Foster, steps in. Bench is on deck. Lester stares in. Lester with the first pitch. Curveball. Foster swings. And misses. Strike 1. Lester with the 0-1. Curve. Just low. Ball 1. The 1-1 offering from Lester. Curve. High and outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the delivery. Foster swings. Fly to right center. Almora Jr. drifts to his left. Under it. And he puts it away for the out. Bench steps in against Lester. Bench doubled last time. Lester with the first pitch. In off the plate. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Fastball. Bench hits a deep fly ball down the left field line. Schwarber going back. On the track. Foul ball. The 1-1 offering from Lester. Cutter. Bench cuts. Fouled back. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch from Lester. Just catches the outside corner. Bench was fooled on that one. And Bench is out. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 3.5. Chief 15 to 19-2, Cincy 72 to 76-0. Zobrist will lead off the inning. Zobrist singled last time up. Baez is in the on-deck circle. The first delivery to Zobrist. Curveball. Low and outside. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Zobrist swings. High pop-up. Down the third base line. Foul territory. Out of play. The 1-1 offering from Nolan. Fastball. Zobrist swings from his heels. And misses. Strike 2. Nolan with the 1-2. Zobrist swings. He hits a ground ball down the first base line. Foul ball. 1-2 count. The pitch to Zobrist. Zobrist hits a deep fly ball towards left center. Foster and Tolan going back. Tolan on the warning track. Tolan is under it. And he makes the grab for the out. Baez comes up against Nolan. The shift is on for Baez. The first pitch to Baez. Outside. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Baez swings. And misses. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Waved at it and missed. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pop fly to left center. Tolan under it. And he puts it away for the out. Contreras steps in. Nolan gets the sign from bench. Nolan with the first pitch. Swung at a bad pitch. Strike 1. The 0-1 offering from Nolan. Ball inside. Ball 1. 1-1 from Nolan. Fastball. Inside. Ball 2. Nolan sets. Nolan with the 2-1. Just below the knees. Ball 3. The 3-1 offering from Nolan. Contreras swings.
Foul ball.
Fouled back. Nolan looking into bench. 3-2 count. The pitch to Contreras. Fastball. Contreras hits a blooper. To left center. Base hit. Foster tosses it back to the infield. Russell comes up against Nolan. Runner on first. The first pitch to Russell. Curve. In there, at the knees. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Russell swings. And misses. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Nolan deals. Curveball. Russell swings. Shallow fly down the left field line. Foster dives for it. Out of play. 0-2 from Nolan. Russell swings. Fouled back. Nolan with the 0-2. Russell popped it up to short. Concepcion is under it. And Concepcion hauls it in. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 4 are in the books. Chief 15 to 19-2, Cincy 72 to 76-0. Now batting, number 26. Rettenmund will lead off the inning. Lester looking for the sign from Contreras. The first pitch to Rettenmund. In the middle of the plate. Strike 1. The 0-1 from Lester. Change up. Just a bit high. Ball 1. 1-1 from John Lester. Cutter. Rettenmund swings. And misses. Strike 2. Lester with the 1-2. Fastball. Rettenmund swings. It's a pop-up. Straight back. Out of play. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch to Rettenmund. Off-speed pitch. Rettenmund swings. And misses. Rettenmund swung way too early. Lester rings him up. Concepcion comes up against Lester. Concepcion struck out in the second. The lefty is ready. The first pitch from Lester. Cutter. Concepcion hits a ground ball up the middle. Zobrist goes to his right. Backhands it. To first and Concepcion is retired. Tolan to face Lester. The first pitch to Tolan. Cutter. High and tight. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Lester with the 1-1. Curve. Tolan swings. And comes up empty. Strike 2. Lester gets the sign from Contreras. He shakes that one off. Now he's got one he likes. Lester with the 1-2. Change up. Tolan swings. Tips it. Contreras hung on. Way ahead of that one. Strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4.5. Chief 15 to 19-2, Cincy 72 to 76-0. Hayward will bat first this inning. Nolan with the first pitch. Lunged at it and missed. Strike 1. Nolan stares in. Nolan with the 0-1. Here's a grounder. Off to the left side. Concepcion fields it. The throw to first for the first out. Almora Jr. steps in against Nolan. Almora Jr. flied to center in the second. Nolan is set. The first pitch to Almora Jr. Fastball. Almora Jr. hits a shallow fly ball. To left. Foster is under it. And he puts it away for the out. Now batting, number 17. Chris Bryant. Bryant struck out his last trip. The righty is set. The first pitch to Bryant. Changeup. Late called strike. Strike 1. Nolan is set. 0-1 from Nolan. Fastball. Ball 1. Nolan is ready. 1-1 count. Nolan kicks and throws. Breaking ball. Just inside. Ball 2. Nolan with the 2-1. Bryant cuts. Fly toward left center. Foster is under it. And makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 5 complete. Chief 15 to 19-2, Cincy 72 to 76-0. Griffey will lead off the inning. The first pitch to Griffey. High and tight. Ball 1. Lester toes the rubber. Lester with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 from John Lester. Curveball. In at the knees. Strike 2. Lester toes the rubber. 1-2 count. Just off the ground and inside. Ball 2. The pitch to Griffey. Fastball. Drag bunt by Griffey. Bunted on the ground. In front of the plate. Picked up by Contreras. He throws to Zobrist covering. High throw. Zobrist jumps. It's over his head. And it's out of play. Griffey ends up at second. Rose faces Lester. Runner on second. Lester with the first pitch. Fastball. In the dirt. That scored a wild pitch. Griffey to third. 1-0 count. Fastball. Rose rips. Slow roller down the third base line. That's foul. 1-1 count. Lester fires. Outside on the black. Strike 2. 1-2 from John Lester. Cutter. Cut on and missed. 1 away. Perez to face Lester. Man on third. The first pitch to Perez. Fastball. Late called strike. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Lester delivers. Inside corner. Strike 2. Lester toes the rubber. Lester with the 0-2. Perez swings.
Bubble!
Fouled back. Lester looking into Contreras. Lester with the 0-2. Fastball. Perez swings.
Foul tip!
Foul tip. Lester with the 0-2. Cutter. Perez swings.
Bubble!
Foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the delivery.
Strike
Outside
3.
corner. Not what Perez was looking for. Strikeout. Morgan against Leicester. Morgan struck out in the fourth. Runner on third. The first pitch to Morgan. He swings.
Bubble!
Fouled back. Leicester with the 0-1. Morgan hits a line drive down the right field line. That's a well-hit ball. It's a foul ball. Leicester gets the sign from Contreras. 0-2 count. Curve. Morgan lines it to left center. Schwarber and Almora Jr. going for it. It's in the gap. He'll have extra bases. All the way to the wall. Griffey scores. Morgan rounds second and holds. Foster now batting. Runner on second. Leicester keeps the runner close. Leicester with the first pitch. Cutter. High and in. Ball 1. Leicester eyes the runner. Leicester with the 1-0. Foster swings. And comes up empty. Strike 1. 1-1 from John Lester. Foster hits a shallow fly ball to center. Almora Jr. gets under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. After 5.5. Chief 15-19-2, Cincy 72-76-1. Rizzo will lead off the inning. Nolan with the first pitch. Fastball. On the inside part of the plate. Strike 1. Nolan gets the sign from bench. 0-1 count. Rizzo pops it up to third. Rose calls for it. He gets under it. And he gloves it. Now batting, number 12. Kyle Schwarber. Zobrist is on deck. Nolan is set. The first pitch from Nolan. Change up. Schwarber swings. High chopper down the first base line. It's a foul ball. Nolan with the 0-1. Down low. Schwarber checks his swing. Bench appeals to third. Ump says he held up. Ball 1. The count is even, 1-1. Fastball. Schwarber cuts.
Bubble!
Fouled back. Nolan with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Schwarber is out. Zobrist to the plate. Nolan has the sign. The first pitch to Zobrist. Strike 1 called. The 0-1 from Nolan. Zobrist swings. Towards center and deep. Tolan giving chase. He's waiting. And makes the catch on the track for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 6 complete. Cubs 2, Cincy 72-76-1. Bench will lead off the inning. The first pitch to bench. Cutter. Bench swings. And misses. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Curveball. Ball 1. 1-1 count. The pitch to bench. He swings. And misses. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Lester deals. Change. That's outside. Ball 2. Lester with the 2-2. Breaking ball. Missed high and tight. Ball 3. Leicester with the 3-2. Grounded. To third. Bryant throws to first. Low throw. Rizzo can't dig it out. And it's into the dugout. Bench ends up at second. Rettenmund steps in against Leicester. Runner on second. First pitch from Leicester. Rettenmund swings.
Foul ball!
Fouled back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Ball low. Ball 1. 1-1 from John Lester. Rettenmund swings. And misses. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Way inside.
Dead ball!
The pitch hit him in the midsection. Now batting, number 13. Dave Concepcion. Men on first and second. Lester with the first pitch. Curveball. Concepcion swings. It's popped up. On the infield. To short. Infield fly rule in effect.
Batter's out.
Russell calls for it. He camps under it. And catches it. Tolan faces Lester. Runners on first and second. First pitch from Lester. Cutter. Grounded. Between first and second. Zobrist goes to his left. Fields it. He throws to second for 1. Toss to first. Just in time. They turned it. Nothing across in the top of the 7th. After 6.5. Cubs 2, Cincy 72-76 1. Baez will start the inning. Baez fly to left in the first. And fly to center last trip to the plate. Contreras is up next. Nolan gets the sign from bench. The first pitch to Baez. He swings. And misses. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Nolan fires to Baez. Baez hits a weak fly ball to left center. Foster has got it measured. And catches it, and Baez is retired. Contreras now batting. Contreras drew a base on balls in the second. The first pitch to Contreras. Low. Ball 1. The righty is set. 1 ball, 0 strikes. The pitch to Contreras. He swings. Sharply hit grounder to Rose at third. Throws across the diamond. Out. The shortstop, Russell, steps in. Russell grounded to third in the second. And popped out to short in the fourth. Nolan is set. Nolan with the first pitch. Change up. Russell swings. And misses. Strike 1. Nolan with the 0-1. Russell swings. And misses. Strike 2. 0-2 from Gary Nolan. High and inside. Ball 1. Nolan stares in. He shakes that one off. Now he's got one he likes. Nolan with the 1-2. Ball down low. Ball 2. Nolan is set. 2-2 count. Nolan fires. Russell swings. Popped in the air. Down the third base line. Foul territory. Rose giving chase. Foul ball. The 2-2 from Nolan. Above the zone. Ball 3. Nolan with the 3-2. Breaking ball. Russell hits a deep fly ball to right. Griffey drifting back. On the track. He's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 7 complete. Cubs 2, Cincy 72-76 . Griffey will lead off the inning. Rose is in the on-deck circle. The first pitch from Lester. Griffey swings. And misses. Strike 1. Lester gets the sign from Contreras. Lester with the 0-1. Off-speed pitch. Swung at a bad pitch. Strike 2. Lester with the 0-2. Griffey swings.
Foul ball.
Fouled back. 0-2 count. The pitch from Lester. Outside on the black. 1 away. Now batting, number 14. The third baseman, Rose steps in. Perez is on deck. Lester with the first pitch. Cutter. Outside and below the knees. Ball 1. Lester toes the rubber. The 1-0 from Lester. Rose grounds a base hit through the right side. Hayward tosses it back in. Perez steps in against Lester. Morgan is on deck. Runner on first. Lester has the sign. Lester with the first pitch. Cutter. Perez hits a ground ball down the third base line. Foul ball. Lester checks first. 0-1 count. The pitch. Fastball. Ball 1. Lester with the 1-1. Fastball. Perez hits it on the ground to second. Zobrist has it. He fires to second for 1. On to first. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 7.5. Chief 15-19-2, Cincy 72-76 . Hayward will lead off the inning. Almora Jr. is up next. Nolan sets. Nolan with the first pitch. Fastball. Strike 1 called. 0-1 count. The pitch to Hayward. He swings. And misses. Strike 2. 0-2 count. The pitch from Nolan. Hayward goes after it. Lifted in the air to right center. Tolan coming in fast. That's a base hit. Tolan tosses it back to the infield. Almora Jr. steps in against Nolan. Bryant is on deck. Runner on first. Nolan takes the sign from bench. Almora Jr. squares around. Bunted on the ground back towards the mound. Nolan gloves it. His only play is to first. To first. And Almora Jr. is out. Hayward moves to second. Bryant digs in against Nolan. Rizzo is waiting to hit. Runner on second. Nolan with the first pitch. Strike 1 called. Nolan looking for the sign from bench. 0-1 count. The pitch from Nolan. Breaking ball. Low. Ball 1. Nolan stares in. 1-1 count. Lined. To center. And Tolan makes the catch. Fires to second. Hayward got back in time. Rizzo faces Nolan. Runner on second. The righty has the sign. First offering from Nolan. In the middle of the plate. Strike one. 0-1 from Nolan. Rizzo rips a deep fly ball to right. Griffey drifting back. On the track. He's under it. And catches it for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We played 8. Chief 15 to 19 2, Cincy 72 to 76 1. Now batting, number 8. Morgan will lead off the inning. Morgan drove in a run with a double last time. Lester with the first pitch. High and away. Ball 1. 1-0 count. The pitch. Fastball. Low and inside, barely. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Fastball. Line shot. Down the first base line. It's a foul ball. Lester gets the sign from Contreras. 2-1 count. The delivery from Lester. Too high. Ball 3. Lester with the 3-1. Fastball. Swings and misses. Strike 2. The payoff pitch to Morgan. Lester kicks and throws. Missed up and away. And Morgan draws the walk. Bryant and Rizzo guarding the lines. Contreras to the mound. Foster against Lester. Runner on first. No doubles defense. Lester looks at the runner on first. He's ready. The first pitch to Foster. Ball 1. Lester looks at the runner on first. 1-0 count. The pitch from Lester. In the dirt and inside. Ball 2. Lester checks first. The 2-0 from Lester. Foster rips a deep fly ball down the left field line. The wind is holding it up. Schwarber drifting back. He's under it. And makes the catch on the track. Morgan holds up at first. The catcher, bench steps in. Rettenmund is on deck. Runner on first. No doubles defense. The first pitch from Lester. High and tight. Ball 1. Lester looks over at first. Gets the sign. 1-0 count. Curve. Down and outside. Ball 2. Lester gets the sign from Contreras. 2-0 from John Lester. Just a bit outside. Ball 3. Lester checks the runner at first. Sets. Lester with the 3-0. Strike 1 called. 3-1 count. The offering from Lester. Curve. In the dirt and inside. He walked. Morgan to second. Hector Rondon is now pitching for Chief 15 to 19. Making his first appearance of the season. Terry Crowley is now batting for Cincy 72-76. Pinch hitting, Hector Rondon now pitching. Crowley will pinch hit. Concepcion is on deck. First and second occupied. The first pitch to Crowley. He swings. And misses. Strike one. Now pitching for Chief 15-19, Hector Rondon. Oh, 1 count. The pitch to Crowley. Curveball. Outside. Ball 1. Rondon with the 1-1. Cutter. Crowley lines a base hit back up the middle. Morgan will score from second. Bench moves to third. Almora Jr. tosses it back in. Concepcion now batting. Runners at the corners. Chief 15-19 with the infield inching in. Rondon is set. The first pitch to Concepcion. Outside corner. Strike 1. 0-1 from Rondon. Fastball. Just outside. Ball 1. 1-1 count. The pitch to Concepcion. Fastball. Ball. Ball 2. 2-1 count. The pitch. Concepcion rips a line drive. Down the left field line. Well hit. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped. Up the middle. That's a hit for Concepcion. Bench scores. Crowley to second. And holds. The center fielder, Tolan, steps in. Runners on first and second. The first offering to Tolan. Curve. Almost hit him. Ball 1. 1-0 count. The pitch to Tolan. Fastball. Tolan rips a deep fly ball to left center. Schwarber going back. Waiting for it. And makes the catch on the track. Crowley holds up at second. Carl Edwards Jr. is now pitching for Chief 15-19. Carl Edwards Jr. now pitching. Appearance 2 on the year. The right fielder, Griffey, steps in. Rose is on deck if he gets on. Men on first and second. Edwards Jr. gets the sign from Contreras. The first pitch from Edwards Jr. Fastball. Waved at it and missed. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Low. Ball 1. 1-1 from Edwards Jr. Missed in tight. Ball 2. Edwards Jr. takes the sign from Contreras. 2-1 count. Curve. Way outside. All the way to the backstop. Wild pitch. Crowley to third. Concepcion to second. Edwards Jr. with the 3-1. Just inside. He walked. Rose now up to bat. Bases loaded. The first offering to Rose. Cutter. Missed high and outside. Ball 1. Edwards Jr. is in a jam. Edwards Jr. with the 1-0. Missed high and tight. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch to Rose. Fastball. Strike 1 called. Edwards Jr. with the 2-1. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Edwards Jr. with the 2-2. Ball down. Ball 3. Edwards Jr. with the 3-2. Fastball. Runners are off. Down and outside.
Take your base.
Ball 4. That forces a run home. Crowley scores. Concepcion to third. Griffey to second. Torres comes up against Edwards Jr. Bases loaded. Edwards Jr. with the first pitch. Torres chases it. And misses. Strike 1. 0 balls, 1 strike. Torres cuts. And misses. Strike 2. Edwards Jr. looking into Contreras. Edwards Jr. with the 0-2. Just outside. Ball 1. Edwards Jr. with the 1-2. Change. Ball in. Ball 2. The 2-2 offering from Edwards Jr. Torres cuts.
Foul tip.
Foul tip. The count is even, 2-2. Here it comes. Curveball. Torres rips. Tips it. Foul
tip.
ball. Edwards Jr. with the 2-2. Fastball. Ball 3. The payoff pitch. Runners going. Torres hits a deep fly down the left field line. Hooking. Schwarber chasing back. At the track. Foul ball. Edwards Jr. with the 3-2. Fastball. Runners are off with the pitch. Torres swings.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. 9 pitch at bat. Full count. Fastball. Runners going. Torres chases it. It's popped up. Straight back. Out of play. The payoff pitch to Torres. The pitch to Torres. Runners are off. Torres hits a ground ball hugging the third base line. Foul ball. Edwards Jr. is in a jam. Edwards Jr. with the 3-2. Runners are off with the pitch. Torres hits a rope to center. Base hit. Concepcion scores. Rose to second. Griffey rounds third. Griffey is going for home. There won't be a throw from Almora Jr. Griffey scores. Single. Contreras wants to talk with Edwards Jr. Morgan steps in against Edwards Jr. Foster is on deck if he gets on. Runners on first and second. The first pitch to Morgan. Fastball. Morgan cuts.
Foul ball.
Fouled away. 0-1 count. Fastball. High and inside. Ball 1. Edwards Jr. with the 1-1. Curveball. Morgan swings. Long fly ball to left center. Schwarber backing up. He camps under it and makes the catch on the track to retire the side. 5 runs, 3 hits, no errors. After 8.5. Cincy 72-76-6, Chief 15-19-2. Schwarber will lead off the inning. Schwarber struck out in the 6th. The shift is on for Schwarber. First pitch from Nolan. Missed down and in. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Swing and a miss. Had a good cut and missed. Strike 1. The count is even, 1-1. Just a bit inside. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Here it comes. At the shoulders and wide. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Schwarber. Breaking ball. Schwarber swings.
Foul ball.
Fouled back. Count is full. Breaking ball. Missed inside. Ball 4. Zobrist comes up against Nolan. Runner on first. First pitch from Nolan. Curve. In there, below the belt. Strike 1. Nolan with the 0-1. Zobrist hits a line drive toward left center. Base hit. Schwarber moves to third. Foster fires it back in. Infield at double play depth. Bench wants to talk with Nolan. Baez now in the batter's box. Nothing for 3 in the ball game. Baez fly to left in the 7th. Men on first and third. Nolan with the first pitch. Curveball. Baez swings. And misses. Strike 1. 0 balls, 1 strike. Nolan fires to Baez. He swings.
Foul ball.
Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch from Nolan. Baez swings. It's looped to left center. Concepcion giving chase. Foster coming in. That could be trouble. Baez has himself a hit. Schwarber scores. Zobrist to second. And holds. Contreras against Nolan. Men on first and second. Nolan with the first pitch. Contreras checks his swing. It's in there at the belt. Strike 1. Nolan gets the sign. Nolan with the 0-1. Nice grab by bench. Ball 1. Nolan is set. Nolan with the 1-1. Curveball. Ball 2. Nolan with the 2-1. Low. Ball 3. Nolan has the sign. 3-1 count. The pitch from Nolan. High fly. Deep to left. Foster backing up. On the track. He's under it. And he makes the catch. Zobrist holds up at second. Russell steps in against Nolan. Hayward is in the on-deck circle. Men on first and second. The first pitch from Nolan. Change up. High and inside. Ball 1. Nolan with the 1-0. Russell swings. Popped up. Behind home plate. Foul territory. Out of play.
Ball.
Nolan with the 1-1. Strike 2 called. 1-2 count. The pitch to Russell.
Strike
Lunged
3.
at it and missed. Nolan gets the strikeout. Hayward to the plate. Hayward doubled and scored in the first. Lined out to center in the second. Grounded to short in the fifth. Runners on first and second. Nolan with the first pitch. Curve. Hayward swings. And misses. Strike 1. The righty toes the rubber. He shakes that one off. Now he's got one he likes. Nolan with the 0-1. High. Ball 1. 1-1 from Gary Nolan. Curve. Ball. Ball 2. Nolan gets the sign from bench. 2-1 count. Curve. Hayward hits a deep fly down the left field line. Foster backing up. He's under it. And makes the catch on the track to retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. That's it. Cincy 72-76 6G 15-19 3. The final score from Wrigley Field, Cincy 72-76 6, G 15-19 3, Gary Nolan is the winner. He is now 1-0, John Lester picks up the loss, he is now 0-1 on the season. Anthony Rizzo hit home run number 3 on the season. Time of the game, 3 hours, 2 minutes.